Good morning. Can you hear me, Cheryl?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Give me a minute. All right. I told everybody come as you are, and I'm still cooking breakfast for my family. We didn't have enough eggs, so my husband had to go to the store and get eggs, and he has his family in town. And so I was like, oh, I'll make everybody breakfast and we'll take it over to your mom's after our meeting. And then I didn't have enough eggs. So he had to go to the store. Welcome to real life in the Kano household.
I, you know, I can relate.
I mean, if it was always smooth and perfect, then it would be all perfect, right?
Absolutely.
I know,
Absolutely.
you just gotta roll with the punches. So how are you,
Abs-
Erica?
I'm good. How are you guys?
So good, so good. Yeah, I'll give it a couple minutes. So I have a couple people still coming in. I'm so thankful you guys decided to spend a little time with me on Saturdays. I thought, hello, Miss Brenda. I thought that Saturdays would be a good day because, people aren't always working on Saturdays and things, but apparently I've had a lot of people say, man, I want to come, but I can't on Saturdays. So, kind of let me know some feedback of I know it's not one size fits all for everyone, but I would like to do this at least monthly, if not sooner, um, or if not more often, but monthly would be fantastic. So maybe a weekday would work better. Just let me know. And you can type it in the comments. You guys can share out loud, whatever. Um, I do not pay for Zoom anymore, so we only have 30 minutes. So I'm gonna kind of start here in a minute. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Brenda. For those of you that just joined, don't mind all the things going on behind us. I decided to make breakfast for my in-laws family today, and then I didn't have enough eggs. So my husband had to run and get some, and now we're running a little behind, but it's all good. Um, so yay, good morning, good morning. I'm happy to have you guys on here. So just wanted to share a couple of things, and if those of you guys that know me well know that I have to have notes because if not, I will squirrel and we won't get anything accomplished. So, first of all, I just wanted to say welcome. This year is my year to really come back full circle to connections. We used to do so good at connecting. COVID hit. We connected real well during COVID because we always had Zooms, and then life just got hectic and busy and overwhelming for not just me, for I feel like for a lot of people, but for me too. I was in a season of my kids were getting out of the house and going into colleges, and it was just a lot. Sports, all the things. So no excuses. I'm just saying that here we are. I'm glad that you guys are ready to take this journey and reconnect. And I hope that you guys will share this with our team, with your teams. And you know what? I'm just gonna let you take over. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go in the other room so y'all don't hear all the stuff going on. My husband. Those potatoes, babe, I would take half of them out. It's too many. I'll make burritos later. Okay. Yay. Now he has to cook. This is great that we're an empty nester family because like he does all these things for me now. It's fantastic. And now I can just focus with you guys. So, my big dog wants to say hello. That's Flocka. Okay, go on. Okay. So, anyway, so I'm excited to share with you guys and to just kind of do this on a regular basis. It's very informal. Cameras are optional. Participating, as long as you're listening, that's optional. If you want to chime in, I would love to hear from you. If you um, if you don't want to chime in, and that's perfectly fine. But just come as you are. Every time we have these meetings, I'd love to just continue to just grow our relationship. So, um, I know that this has been last year, especially with Scentsy, has been a really hard year. And I know I mean, it also has to do, and I'm talking to myself, but it also has to do with like my effort. And I feel like our team efforts because I feel, and I'd like to have some input on this, but I feel like things have gotten very complicated in the Scentsy world. at least in my book. And so I've kind of dialed back a minute because I just was overwhelmed. So is anyone else feeling that overwhelmness just with
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone. And I'm glad that we are in this space together where we can kind of navigate it. I don't have all the answers. I did have a leadership training last weekend. Golly, seemed like forever ago, but I do think it was just last weekend that I had a leadership training with Scentsy, and Orville and Heidi got on and spoke, and they were very raw and very real, and um, just kind of they're feeling it too. And everything got overcomplicated. So this year things are going to be a lot simpler. They did mention like, we had flash sale after flash sale after flash sale. And then I feel like we wait around for those flash sales and then it kind of diminishes the value of our product. And that's not the direction that Cincy's wanting to go with the rebrand and everything else that they're doing. So we're dialing back on this flash sales, which I think is fantastic. One thing that I'm personally focusing on this year, again, not just with you guys, but with my customers, is reconnecting. And for me, the best way I'm going to do that is parties. And that doesn't have to look like online party, I mean, in-person parties. It could be, we have a lot more flexibility now. And that y'all, I have notes and then I just start talking. So forgive me if I have to go back and make sure I talk about all the things I wanted to talk about. But so for me, it's going to look like parties. And I have done a lot of research and asking questions with compliance because our policies have changed a lot now, and there's a lot more flexibility that we have. And something I'm going to try tomorrow, and I will let y'all know how it goes, but is so live selling. Have you guys seen that we can do that?
Mm-mm.
So we can do live selling now. I know a lot of the other direct selling companies were doing that, like purses and trying to think. The only thing I can think of is purses right now. Jewelry. I forgot that name of that jewelry company, but like the jewelry would do it. And so we can do that now. I can go in and I can say, okay, guys, well, I have, products that are available right now, or I have them that you can order. Like you can do either way. But I can be like, okay, here, this product is number one, and this is a candle in Winterberry apple tea. This is 25, I don't, $30. I forget how much these are. $30. If you want this, I have one available and comment number one, and I will set that aside for you. So we can do that now. And we can share product that we have on hand and sell it. So I'm going to try my first one tomorrow and I'll keep you guys posted. And if you guys want, um, let me know if you want an invite to it. I'm just going to do it on my personal page. So if you want me to tag you so you can see, I will tag you. And if you happen to be on, I think I'm aiming for like 1:30 Mountain Time. If you happen to be on, um, I would love comments because that's one thing that you want to encourage when you're doing these live sells is to have people comment like, "Hey, where are you tuning in from? What are you up to today?" Our big thing is like, what are three things that you're grateful for? So that's what I plan on asking them. And then that way, they can, they can all, the more comments you have, the more Facebook decides to push out your video. The algorithms are insane. But the people that have already done this have said not only does it help you sell product, but it also can help you boost your algorithm, which I know I need a reset because I'm terrible at social media. I don't really love it, to be honest. Give me a second. My computer setup needs to be fixed. Okay, chat through here. Um, Yes and no, Stacy. She's asking if it has to be the website price. It has to be Scentsy pricing or higher. But if it is a discontinued item, you can offer it at the lowest sale price that it was offered for before. And if you don't know what that is, you can contact support and they can give you that lowest pricing that it was at. Another thing that you can do is you can say, okay, I have this Winterberry apple tea candle. I have VIP pricing available. If you're interested in the VIP pricing, let me know. Send me a message and I'll give you that pricing. I can't say it live. So you can offer discounted pricing that way. If it was, if it's something that you want to either offer at a lower price than it was ever with Scentsy, or if it's a current item that maybe you just want to get rid of, whatever the case may be. Okay, Brenda and Erica, I will tag you guys. I will write that down before I forget when I'm done with this with our chat. So I'm excited about that because for me, I think the biggest thing, and I'm gonna speak for y'all too. If I'm out of turn, please let me know. But from everyone that I have spoken to in our team, the struggle right now is getting new customers. People don't want to buy in the economy, and that's all valid points. I'm in the same boat. Um, my sales have never they've never dropped. I'm still at 2,500 a month, but I work real hard for it. Like I have to work way harder than I used to work for it, and I need a new influx of customers. Are you guys feeling that too?
Yes.
Okay. Um, yeah. So this I feel like will open us up because not everybody on my Facebook is my customer, and not everybody on my Facebook like knows really about Scentsy. And so I feel like this is going to help boost all of that. And my schedule, yes, my kids are all gone now. I decided to be stupid and take a part-time job because I wanted to get out of the house, and it is like it's super overwhelming for me, but I love it because I like the people interaction. I like what I do, and so now I work part-time. So my time isn't as always is it's I'm still busy. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. Cheryl, you're in that same boat. You like that too. So you kind of get it. But anyway, so I can't always commit to doing in-person parties, although I'm committing to doing at least one a month. So I feel like that's doable for me. Um, any questions on that before I go on?
No.
Okay. And I'm learning it as I go too. So I will keep you guys posted. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So again, this year my three focuses is going to be conversations matter more than content systems, having everything perfect. Is there a graphic for that? Do we have a flyer for that? I'm more focusing on just having those conversations authentically and not just being so post and pray kind of, I'm going to post this and hopefully people will want to buy it. I'm going to also, I've done a lot through automation, which I'm still going to do because it works for me, but I'm also going to spend more time personally connecting with you guys and my customers as well. So, um, I think it's a good idea in the beginning of a new year to really kind of reevaluate your goals and what you want out of the business. Are you wanting it for a hobby? Are you wanting to build? Are you happy where you're at? I mean, everybody is welcome. There's no right or wrong. And what I do with my business might be very different than what you do with your business, but the community is important because then we get ideas. So moving forward, here's our connection points we have. So we have a WhatsApp group that's set up. We're not on there every single day, but if somebody has a quick question, I feel like that's more of a way for us to connect since we have joined forces with a bunch of other superstar directors for our United Together Facebook group. That is more for resources. It's not necessarily a place that we are connecting, which is perfectly fine because I feel like Facebook has just it's so overwhelming and it's so much content, so much information. And I used to feel like I had to try to do all the things, and I just decided I don't. And when I try to do all the things, I fail at multiple things, and then it's just not good all around. So, if you're feeling that same way, pick one idea and run with it. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, give it another shot. Because, for example, the live selling, everybody that I've known that has done it, it's not always been successful right off the bat, but they kept being persistent about it, and they found what works. You learn from every single time. So, whatever that looks like for you, I want you to know you're exactly where you need to be, but you need to reevaluate your business and what you want, and then let me know how I can support you. Okay. Um, and big goals aren't required. But in the past I've always been like, let's dream big, and that's great if you want to dream big. I do. I'm a big dreamer, but it takes small steps to get to that big spot. So, just know whatever season you're in, wherever you're at, I'm here to support you in any way that you need to be supported. So, Less is more. That's my motto this year. Less is more. I'm in the season of I want to do impactful things, not busy work. I'm tired of doing busy things. Um, so if you are looking at doing parties or you're wanting to grow your customer base, sip and sniffs are super easy. Get together. It doesn't need, you don't have to clean house. You don't have to have it at your house. You don't have to have it at somebody's house. Go to a Starbucks, bring your testers, and invite 3 to 5 people. That's it. That's easy. It can be done in 20, 30 minutes. And you're connecting, you're getting the smell in front of people. That's a great way to just start small and then post about it. Like, hey, I had a great sip and sniff. If everybody's okay with it, take a quick picture. And you don't have to say if you want to have your own sip and sniff, but people will start to see you the more consistent you are, and then they're going to want in on the action. I promise. Virtual parties, Facebook parties are still alive. I did one last month and it was fantastic. Sometimes you might need to just change it up a little bit, but they are still very, very much alive. Um, on the go parties, basket parties are still my favorite thing to do because I feel like I'm delegating my work to somebody else. I give them a basket of testers and some catalogs, and they take it and they share with their friends, family, coworkers, and things like that. And it's another great way for you to just grow your network. Yes, a virtual live party. That's what I was thinking, Stacy. So I was like, you know what? I could do a virtual live, and then I could ask somebody else, like, you know what? I can do this live. I can go live on your page. And then it opens the door to more people for me, and they're getting the host rewards. So I think that's what you were kind of alluding to. Send scent packs ahead of time. Yes. I've done that before, and I feel like it's very effective. It takes more planning than I've been able to do in the last year, but maybe this year I could definitely do that. And yes, scratch and sniffs, and they sell those in the Scentsy store, so those are perfect. But what I want you guys to know is it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start and you just have to try it and trial and error. And we are all here to help because we're all in the same boat. So I think that's why the WhatsApp group is fantastic because if you have little questions, then you can just ask there right away. Um, so let me circle back to that. So the Facebook group, the United Together, that's great for resources and things like that. Our WhatsApp group is going to be more for connecting, and then the boards. Now, I've worked really hard on boards and I'm really working hard to build a very valuable board for all of you guys. Let me post it here in the chat so y'all can look at it. It is a work in progress, so there's not a ton on there, but I'm trying to get it to where it's like effective for you guys and not information overload. Let me post it here. And so if you will, we have 4 people so far that have joined the board. All you have to do to join it, I think, is put in your email address. And then once you do that, every time I send like a big update or there's like a news article that I'm going to add to it, I can send a message and you should be able to get a push notification on that. So it's not as busy as Facebook is, and it's just very, very, I'm trying to make it a good resource where it's organized easily. Any input you guys have or anything that you want to see that's not on there, again, like I said, it's very much a work in progress, and I'm just doing it as I go. But this is our board together. So it's not just it's whatever y'all want to see on there. So please join it and please try to get notifications so that it's effective for you too. Um, all right, let me see. Let me see. We are at 18 minutes. Y'all, I am like on point right now. I'm so proud of myself.
Mhm.
Um, it asks for payment to view it. What the heck? Anybody? I actually had Bob join it because are you sure that it doesn't give you? Hold on, let me ask Bob, when you joined the board, remember what it was saying? It asked for you for a payment. Were you able to like pass that? You did? I can't remember, but I had him test it for me. I think you can bypass that because there is a free version. And with the free version, it's just one board. And this is considered one board. I just have multiple folders in the board. Stacy says she sent me the video. An active board to unlock full act. Do you already have any boards already, Stacy? So when you click activate board, no. Okay. All right. I'll let me figure that out. But there definitely is not a cost associated with this as long as you just have one board. Um, choose your plan. Starter. Okay, I remember doing this with Bob. How did I bypassed this for sure. Okay, give me some time to look into that. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. Um, thank you. No, I want it to be a rush because I mean, I'm working hard for this and I want it to be a good resource for all of us. But yes, I will get to it. I promise. Thank you for doing that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, any questions before I move on? Has
Uh,
everyone registered for World Tour? I know Erica has, Brenda has, Stacy, I don't know if you have, and Cheryl, I don't know if you have. It's free this year and it's virtual. And you can pay $75 and get a kit, but it is free. I chose to not get the kit. Again, I'm doing the less is more route and I don't need more inventory. And yeah, it's nice to have the product to show and all that. But until I really start doing that and I do well at live selling and stuff, I'm not going to get the product. That's me personally. Um, I'm being smarter this year. I feel like I should have done this 17 years ago when I started. Okay, but anyways, for World Tour, it has always been a time for me to reset, and it's at the perfect time. I want to rewind a minute. I did a spark session because again, I was feeling overwhelmed and I was feeling like, how am I going to fit everything into my schedule? And I think it was Sarah Walker who did the Spark session, and it was great. It wasn't really about time management. It was just more about just starting and just doing like one or two things and then doing those well. And then if you have time to incorporate something else, cool. But if not, that's fine. But make sure you're doing like income producing things. And then she said, you know, it's funny because everyone has this big reset because it's a new year and we always want to do this, but our bodies are still in winter. And which is like the winter blues that are kind of just you kind of still feel down, but yet here's this new year and you want to feel pepped and and maybe you're not feeling that. Anybody in that boat? Because that really hit home to me and I was like, you know what? You're right. It is still winter and it is still kind of gloomy some days and it's not the sun isn't always out and I don't know. It just that really hit home to me. So give yourself grace if you're in that. I had to digress. But speaking of Spark sessions, do you guys know about these Spark sessions that Scentsy does?
no.
Okay. I'll post a link in our WhatsApp group for them for this month, but they offer Spark sessions and there's different topics, maybe six a month. There's six different topics a month and they offer them at different times and days throughout the month. And I know this month they're having like a goal setting one. They're having a social selling, like a Instagram, Facebook kind of of one. And what they are is they're very much like this. It's just a smaller group, you know, that maybe 20, 30-ish people. And they facilitate home office facilitates them. And they have an agenda, but yet it's open for sharing. So you get ideas from other consultants that are either doing well at that or have ideas, or you might want to find an accountability partner. So those Spark sessions are fantastic. I highly recommend, and they're 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, I think they're 30 minutes. So it's not a huge time commitment, but they're very focused. So try them out. Give them a shot. I love them. So with that, with World Tour coming up, that one's on January 31st. The last day to register for that is January 20th, which is Tuesday. So make sure you guys sign up for that. Even if you can't attend live, or even if you can only attend part of the day, they will send out a recording. So it's definitely worth registering at the very least. Any questions before I move on? We only have like 5 minutes left. Stop. My dog is very needy. Um, All right, I already talked about boards. We have a lot of join specials this month. If you are wanting to build your team, there is a $49 mystery kit. And I just shared in the United We Rise group a thing that Scentsy had shared out on ways to promote the $49 mystery kit, which I think was a fantastic idea. So go check that out as well. And I also put them in our board also. Um, but this month, I want to leave you with one thing. I want you to just know that you're supported, however that looks like for you. And I will meet you where you're at. And if you ever feel like I'm pushing or it's being overwhelming, let me know. I mean, I'm human too, and I'm in this phase of rebuilding as well. So we're all in this together. Um, I don't know. I don't even know how to fully tell you guys where my heart is at right now. I love the direction that Scentsy is going. I love that we are getting back to simplicity at some point. Um, and for me, I am just focusing on buy, sell, and join. I'm not focusing on all the cute bundles and all of the uh, everything else. I'm literally just focusing on conversations. So my goal every day, 5 days a week, is I have at least five join conversations and at least five booking conversations and at least five buy conversations. So that's 15 conversations a day. And that's not face to face. That's not necessarily on the phone. It's mainly text and DMs because that's what people mostly like. Um, but that's 15 touches a day. I know that's a lot for a lot of you guys, which is perfectly fine. I'm just sharing my goal, but I'm doing income producing things. I'm not focusing on mailers right now. I'm not focusing on making samples because that's just not in my cards at this minute. So, I want you to find what feels easiest for you to focus on this month and just take action. That's the biggest thing is just taking action and knowing that you belong. So I'm going to open it up to questions, comments, anything that y'all want to share that might be working for you or that you want to learn. So I'll open it up. You can type in the chat or unmute. All right. No questions, no nothing. Can you guys just share with me real quick what your thoughts are on a better time for these? You think evening? And here's another thing. We have people in Pacific time and we have people in Eastern time. So if we did evening, I would probably do five East, no, probably six Eastern. I mean, sorry, six Mountain, which is five Pacific, six Central, seven Eastern. So that's not too late.
Answer should I what's the yeah, whatever. The one I asked about like how I'm rating myself.
All right.
Like I
Uh, all right. Um, midday. I love midday. See, midday is great for me. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll just try a couple of different ones and maybe I'll just cycle through it. Like 1 month we'll do a Saturday, 1 month we'll do an evening, 1 month we'll do a midday, and then we'll just kind of cycle back. So that way we hit every different type of person. I think I like that. That's cool. Okay. Very, very good. Well, guys, Stacy, I will figure out the boards. If any of y'all have had that issue too, would you let me know? Send me pictures of what you're looking at so I can try to figure it out. Because I know for sure boards is free for one board. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I appreciate you spending your Saturday morning with me, and I look forward to doing these on a very regular basis. And if you haven't joined the WhatsApp before, I don't remember if everyone's on there, but let me post the link here so you have it. Dun, dun, dun. And if you want to do a one-on-one, let me know. Stacy and I do them, and Erica wanted to set one up. So um, if you want to do a one-on-one, I'm always open for that too. I appreciate you guys. All right, there's the WhatsApp group. And once you get that, then we will call it a day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day today.
You
And
too.
okay, bye guys.
Bye.